You're feeling broke, life's only getting more expensive, and you might want a career change. You've thought about going into software sales or some kind of tech sales, but you have no idea where to start. Hello, I'm Gracie. I'm in enterprise tech sales. Run my mouth with me to discuss how you're going to break into tech sales. I went from being an executive assistant making $53,000 a year to being a enterprise tech sales account rep making, well, depends on the year, but several $100,000 a year. I did this with no help. So let me tell you how I did it as someone that can actually help you that had no connections. And yeah, the first step of being in tech sales is not a fun one. The lowest you can be is called a sales development representative. And you are basically going to be cold calling for the account reps that have the accounts and setting meetings up for them. That's really the bulk of the job. You may get to help them run some campaigns, but basically your entire job is going to be outreach, either cold calling, sending emails, sending LinkedIn messages, things of that nature to help the account rep. Now you're probably asking, that's all fine and great. I'm willing to do that. How do I get into that in the first place? I have no sales experience. You really don't need to have sales experience to be an SDR, a sales development representative. You want to show hiring managers that are hiring for these positions that you have personality and work ethic. That's going to get you miles. You guys would be surprised at how few people in this world actually are okay with cold calling and any kind of cold outreach, being like sending an email, going on LinkedIn, sending somebody a message. There are just not a lot of people who will actually want to do this. I'm a firm believer in acting like you have the job that you want. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into LinkedIn. You're going to find a tech company that you would be interested in working at, either by searching, company name, or by going and searching sales development representative jobs in your LinkedIn search, finding a company that's hiring for SDRs, and then figuring out who the hiring manager is. You can go into the company's LinkedIn page and search for who the manager would be. You can usually type in like sales development manager, sales development representative manager, and then filter for location. And that will probably be the person that's hiring for the role. You're gonna do what you would be doing this role in the first place, which is sending them a cold DM on LinkedIn. We're going to message them. Hi, my name is Gracie. I'm really interested in your SDR opening that you're hiring for. These are all the traits that I have that would exemplify a great SDR. Attached is my resume, would love to chat. If you can show them that you can already do the job before they've even hired you, they're going to be like, okay, this person has absolutely no problem with cold outreach. This person's bold. This person is good at like figuring out how to reach people because you just went through the effort to like look them up and find out who the right person is to reach out to. And they will probably give you an interview. If you get the job and you're like, I'm killing it, I'm setting meetings for people, but I really want to be an account representative. You need to make yourself the best SDR on your team to be booking the most meetings and setting your account managers up for the most success. Your account manager that you get assigned to once you're an SDR has the ability to be your best advocate. As someone that's had SDRs that have worked with and for me, not for me, but supported me in my role, I have been asked by their manager, like, hey, how's so-and-so doing? And I'm always like, great, or, they could work a little bit more on this, whatever it is. You want that rep that you're supporting to be your absolute best advocate. A really good job for them. Set quality meetings. Make sure, the meetings that you set up are relevant. This person's actually looking for this product, whatever it is. Main takeaway for breaking into tech sales is you got to start at the bottom. I did it. It sucks, but you learn a lot, so much in that first job being an SDR. And if you can leverage an SDR position and get to AE, even if it's a small market AE, you can blow out that number and make it to a mid-market AE. You can blow out that number and make it to an enterprise AE. You are going to make a lot of money without having to go to med school, law school, or take out a bunch of loans. Hope this was helpful. Drop any questions you have for me in the comments. As always, you can DM me as well, and I will get to all of you. Love you, icons. Bye.